Region 15 quarterfinal about to begin today. A few days ago, Queensborough won the CUNY championship game against Hostos 2-0, their first CUNY title since 1999, their third overall. The first was in 1996. They faced the Bronx Broncos today. In the 2-7 matchup, Queensborough got the 2 seed in this tournament. Another note in this tournament which can have a big effect on Queensborough, Suffolk is out. They had to forfeit 8 victories, including one against Queensborough, which is now declared a no contest because of an academically ineligible player. They were 10-0 and now they're 5-8. So the defending Division III national champions are done. Also in a note, Momodou Sawena won Player of the Year for the CUNY Athletic Conference. Broncos and Tigers today. And for the play-by-play, here is QCC student Yemi Osabogan along with QCC student David Russell. Yemi?
Hello, Dave. It's pretty interesting to say we're going to start today's game without Momodou Sawena, who started all the games for the Tigers, who also won MVP. We're going to be without him in today's game. It's going to be interesting to see how this goes. Well, what do you think?
He was injured in the second half of the CUNY title game on Monday. I believe he made it back into that game at the end.
Yeah, but still had to limp off.
Right.
Well, you know, throughout the season, he has been arguably one of the best players on the team.
True.
And now without him in the quarterfinal game of the regionals, it's going to be see how they do without him.
I'm going to be interested to see the refs also, because I know that was one sore point that Zeph had. The refs really weren't doing a good job, as you point out a lot, protecting the players, and which may have led to Momodou's injury.
So hopefully the refs do a better job in this game, since it's a regional game, not a CUNY game. And the Tigers stay strong and come out with a win.
3 more wins for Queensborough and they'll be in the national championships at Herkimer next month. They have a game today, then Wednesday. If they win, it'll be here. And then next Saturday, possibly here. Or the only team better than them in rank, the number 1 seed in this tournament is Nassau, and Queensborough was 2. This is a 2-7 matchup, as I pointed out.
Also, another point to point out is the fact that Queensborough lost to the Broncos 3-0 a couple of weeks back in a very interesting game, I would say. Because they could have won that game arguably, but they lost due to a couple of mistakes by the goalie and a lucky goal from the Broncos.
One of the rare, not solid performances by Damien, who's been great this year.
Definitely. Queensborough will be playing from right to left, and the Broncos will be playing from left to right.
It was funny about Momodou winning Player of the Year. He has 2 goals this year, more of a defensive player, I would say. It's just funny because it's stuff that doesn't show up in the stats. You know, Edison Macias has 5 goals and Damien has done great in goal. And it's Momodou who wins Player of the Year.
I'll say, you know, if you watch the game closely, you could see Momodou's always doing the assist. When all players have gone forward, he tends to run back to assist the defenders. And you know, even the middle defenders, the way it goes forward, and you always see Momodou at the back. So, you know, when you have a player like that who always knows what to do. Beginning of the season, Steve Erfano was a captain, but you know, even the coach noticed and decided to earn Momodou as the goalie. So you definitely can say he deserves. I definitely think he deserves it. Macias was also done excellently, but you know, it's not all goals. It's contributes the most. You can't just stay forward and expect to win the best player.
Right.
So no, I think Damien deserves it too, but you know, I'll say they awarded it to the best guy. As the game starts, QCC Tigers with the ball. Ball with William Lovo. Starting the game with Lovo, Macias, and Giovanni playing forward. Giovanni who scored QCC's last goal in the CUNY championship game. And another goal was by Ross Stewart, the defender.
Stewart really set the tone. That was in the 6th minute.
In the 6th minute, definitely.
Hostos may have been surprised. You're 6 minutes in and already losing.
Bronx plays the free kick. It goes out, thrown to the Tigers. Thrown by number 3, Steve O'Farnell, to Ivan Makuda, who was the captain for today's game.
How important do you think the first goal in this game will be?
It's really important because it's really important because you can see the first game between the Tigers and the Broncos was the team that scored first that won the game. So I think that has a lot to do with this game. But I think we have a pretty confident Tiger team who just won the CUNY championship. No, they'll definitely. Some people say they might still be on go from a victory. So I would say they have a better chance of winning the game. So the Broncos will finish 7th and the Tigers could finish 1st. But due to a tie to Hostels, they finished 2nd.
I should also mention Queensborough was the regular season champions for CUNY.
For CUNY, yes, definitely.
Queensborough 9-4-2, and that game against Suffolk is a no contest.
If you check the stats from last season, you could see they had more than 9 losses, and they had just 2 victories, and they tied most of the other games. So that's a great improvement.
Mm-hmm. Coach Zef Kabashi done a great job.
Definitely.
Going from 2-8-2 to 9-4-2.
Rob Stewart with the ball, goal scorer for the Tigers. Passes back to Zelaya. If we notice, Rob didn't really play most of the home games due to Rob had a couple of yellow cards, about 6 yellow cards for the Tigers, so wasn't able to play. So hopefully he plays safe in this game and doesn't get any cards because he's a very important player in the regionals. Free kick to the Tigers. To be taken by number 5, Sidney Vaquerillo. Steve Ferno also lining up. Let's see if the Tigers will take advantage of this. They've been excellent on set pieces. Low, but nice goal attempt. Broncos wanted a counter attack, but Lobo was able to stop the ball. Thrown to the Broncos. Broncos have a lot of similarities with the Tigers if you look, because most of your players are in their first season. Also the Tigers, but they've been a pretty good team. They finished 7th, so you can't count them out. Short pass to Makuta. Rowe gets the ball, pushes forward. Pass from Rowe to Parkinson, but ball goes out of play. Thrown to the Broncos. Thrown by number 17, Michael Mabelu for the Broncos. Won by Makuta, the captain for today's game for the Tigers. So the Broncos are already playing aggressively like they did in their first game against the Tigers. In that game, they were able to take out Mercedes, who wasn't able to have any goal in that game.
Who they played? Who's those guys?
Bronx Broncos.
Oh, they beat us, I think, once.
Nice shot on goal. Short goal kick. Pass to Roll Stewart. Backs back. So this is Vaquerillo. Pass to Makuta. Makuta, who's not playing his usual position as forward, playing central midfield for Mamadou Soweno. Thrown to the Tigers. Thrown by Roll Stewart to Ivan Makuta. Passes the same for Messias, but stopped by the Broncos defense.
Think the Tigers got away with one?
I won't say the Tigers got to win one. It was a clean attack. The ref clearly said that. It was
That Bronco didn't agree.
Hey, if you have control, if you lose the ball, you always tend to get aggressive. So you should just get up and stop being a crybaby and just play the game. Throwing to the Broncos. Free kick to the Broncos. So far, I'm pretty happy with the ref has started the first 7 minutes. He's there on every play, making sure he pays attention to every foul. Pretty short wall from the Tigers. Next to the Broncos take advantage of the set piece.
Tigers are already thinking about offense. Getting some players back. Macias is behind all the Broncos.
Stopped by Damian Kapuscinski. Pass forward, but no Tiger over there. Lovo runs forward, but pass back. Even Makuta wins the ball for the Tigers. Pass to Parkinson. Let's see if he can catch the ball. He gets the ball for the Tigers.
Michael, run!
Passes to Makuta. Nice shot from Ivan Makuta, but goes wide. Goal kick. It was taken by number 3, Neil Francis. To the Broncos. As the Broncos make a substitution, number 17, Malcolm Abelu out for Udenis number 15. Dave, what do you think about the pace of the game so far?
I think both teams are playing the same style, and I would say the possession seems even. Seems 50-50. Probably a usual Tiger game, defensive, low scoring.
Nice pass from Luis Franco, number 77, William Lobo, but Tiger forward. Stop it. Broncos in control of the ball. Macias wins the ball for the Tigers with a chance on goal. Chance by Giovanni Parkinson.
Had a chance.
Had a chance, but couldn't take advantage of it.
Broncos are yelling at each other. They're not happy that they don't even care that they didn't give up a goal. They're just yelling at each other now. Defensive miscommunication, which allowed Parkinson to get that great shot off.
Turn around.
Broncos make another substitution. Number 17 comes in for number 6.
They got away with one there.
Definitely. Parkinson tried to place it over the goalie, but fortunately it went over the post, goal post. Tigers with possession of the ball. Nice pass from Inferno, but loses the ball. Throwing to the Broncos. Long throw in. Was stopped by the Tigers. Another long throw. Stopped by Rose Stewart. Chance for Mikuta to win the ball for the Tigers. But the Broncos gain possession of it and it's stopped by the Tigers. Goal kick to the Tigers.
Michael.
Have Giovanni if they could get it to him. You don't want to make a mistake that could let the underdog take a lead.
You know, you could credit Jeff Kabash for being an excellent coach. He's done a really good job with his Tigers. You can see the difference from your first game where every ball was in there. And a chance by my Sayers.
I also have an idea on coaches in playoff games, and this is true for any sport. A lot of them, unless they're a huge underdog, will play things conservatively. You never want to get aggressive, make a mistake, which will end up costing you a playoff game. And it seems like they're afraid. It's almost like a lot of coaches play not to lose instead of playing to win.
See what the Broncos played in the first game. The Broncos played as if they were just coming to tie up the game, but they ended up getting 3 goals because the Tigers were playing to the turn of their game, trying to play safe also. But if the Tigers try to take a couple of chances and go for goals, I'm sure we'll get a couple of goals in this game. Because the Broncos end up playing solid defense. The defense has been lacking a lot in the first few minutes of this game. And Tigers will try to take advantage of that. So they have a slight advantage over the Tigers. Number 11, Jimenade, forward for the Broncos. He's playing a very interesting hairstyle. Thrown to the Broncos.
Michael.
And they're throwing to the Broncos.
Michael. Stop following him. Go up.
Thrown to the Tigers. Tigers taking the game really slow.
What have you seen here the first 15 minutes, Yemi?
I've seen a different style of play from the Tigers, which I haven't seen all season, which is playing extremely conservatively. Most of the times when they play defense, they actually send a couple of plays forward, but now it's like you basically see any plays forward. Most of the plays are coming back with defense, which is basically means they're playing it safe. And it didn't work for them in the first game against the Broncos because the Broncos took advantage of it. So it did be better if they took their chances and went on goal.
You think it's a feeling out process?
I wouldn't say it's a filling out process because you already played this team once in the season already and you sort of came out with a victory. So you should be coming out loud and trying to get goals and trying to fill them out. Nice chance for the Tigers. Goal! And a goal in. Nice, after a nice pass from Steven Alfano, the ball was put in by Edison Macias.
Goal number 6 from Macias.
I give all credit to Alfano on the excellent pass. And a lucky finish there by Macias.
Almost went in like that from Herfano.
From Alfano, so.
And the Broncos do some more yelling at each other.
I think we're gonna see more of that all game. Since you're down by 1 goal, so it'd be better if they stop yelling and actually make some plays. Tigers back in control of the ball. It's a very quick and unnecessary pass from the Broncos, we should say.
And now I guess in a way, it would almost make more sense for the Tigers to play a little more conservatively now.
They could go for it. They could go for it. Mm-hmm. He faked that one and hurt himself by faking, because there was no touch in it. It fell down on him. It fell in on his own and dropped. Instead of falling on his chest, it fell on his arm. So I'll blame him on the player. He should just get up. Get up and walk out, or just get back to the game.
It's a shoulder injury.
You should be able to play with that.
Alleged shoulder injury, according to Yemi.
It's back up. He'll be okay. Free kick to the Broncos to be taken by number 14.
He doesn't need to use his arms anyway.
Exactly. He's not the goalie. He uses his legs. He's a defender. Free kick to be taken by number 18 of the Broncos. Excellent free kick, but no one dared to take advantage of it for the Broncos.
Really curves left.
Quick throw from Ofrano to Lovo, loses control of the ball. Tigers to make a quick substitution. Popal comes in for number 22. Popal comes in for number 27, William Lovo. Nice long throw. It's Popal, but another throw into the Tigers. To return by Steven Alfano. Short throw to Christian Jarrett, back to Alfano, back to Mikuda. Passes back to Slickman Baccarillo. Pass to Macias, see if Macias could get to the ball. Macias is able to get to the ball. Passes to Luis Franco. Oh, nice shotting from Franco, but goes over the goal. Beautiful shot from Franco.
Tigers are getting the better chances.
Better chances because they're beginning to take control of the game now. Might also see another substitution for the Tigers. As Michael Lopez comes in for it.
Came close.
Giovanni coming close for the second time.
I think Bronx is a little lucky to only be down by 1 right now.
Definitely. I agree with that. We can also see another substitution as Michael Lopez prepares to come in for the Tigers.
And I don't think with Damian in goal that they would come back from a multiple goal deficit.
Definitely not. No. It's. I think after the regionals, Damian would definitely get awarded by, they definitely get rewarded for. I don't know if it's not an MVP or. We definitely get an award because he's played excellently. Consider how many goals?
He's made 82 saves. And that was in the regular season.
It's exactly.
To account the CUNY title game.
So, this is 82 saves. It's what you get from most professional goalkeepers. So, I think that's really good. It's really good. So, if the Tigers could get one more in, I think they won this game already. The game has come to an end. So let's see if they're able to get one more in or the Broncos tie the game. As Michelangelo comes in for Luis Franco, Michael Lopez.
He also did a good job in terms of momentum. The game against Queensborough, remember, the Tigers scored first and then a minute later gave up the tying goal.
Yeah, sure. Nice long pass. Shot clearance by Alfredo. Sidney Bakary there to put a stop on it. Nakuda plays it forward. Real Stewart kicks it out. Throwing to the Broncos. Throw to returning by Michael Mabilu. He's one of the best players on the Broncos team. That was on the line. I don't know why Hey, Broncos got away with one, the Tigers got away with one, but that throw was clearly on the line. Offside call, number 19.
That was a good throw-in, actually. A lot of throw-ins that we've seen just go over everybody's heads.
Chance for Parkinson, but unable to get to it.
Feels like he's going to have a goal before this game is over.
Might have won the first half. He's had at least 4 chances now. Didn't even go for the ball, went directly for the player. That was uncalled for.
That's why the Tigers have it back. The sun
Definitely.
comes out. It was cold this morning. It was in the 40s, now in the 60s.
Sweet throwing by Real Stewart. Throwing to Christian Jarvis, who's been quiet this game.
Ronaldo, that's you. I said Ronaldo. Go.
Nice passing there from the Broncos. But Tigers get the ball back. Broncos really can't seem to have control of this ball. Just plays the ball on ground and play. I don't think it's hard to do. Chance for the Broncos. Yeah.
Tigers got away with one there.
Definitely, I'll agree with you on that. Hey,
If you agree with the Tigers getting away with one, it really means they got away with one.
you know, but Zelaya was smart enough to fall on the floor with the player, so
Well,
basically seemed like both players pulled each other to the ground.
even if that's not really how it happened.
That's not really how it happened. So that was nice action there from the team. He went for the ball and for the leg. We just stand up and get on with the game. I really don't know why this players are falling to the ground.
And that would have been a penalty shot, right?
Yeah, if that would have been a penalty shot, it wasn't.
This game could easily be tied. Remember that if this is a one-goal game. It's a goal, momentum back.
Hey, but that was smart defensive play right there from
It was
Zelaya.
smart, but also because he got away with it.
He fell to the ground. So, hey, the poor players are on the ground. So there's really no one who's right or wrong.
The Broncos were furious with that.
Free kick by the Broncos. Tigers stop that. Throw into the Tigers. Nice shot in by Ofrano. Gotten by Mercedes. Oh.
Mercedes has been around the ball a lot today. Injured Tiger. It's a knee.
Michael Lopez down for the Tigers. Slow to get up. Get back on your feet, Amlo, and just get back to the game. Substitution to be made. I think number 24, Maximo Juka, might be coming in for the Tigers to replace Marco Lopez. Another man, another injured Tigers know what we need right now, what the Tigers need right now. But hopefully he's okay. As it slowly helped out. On number 26, Luis Franco comes back into the game. Let's see if the player is okay.
Nice, Michael, go. Go hard, Michael. Michael, go hard.
I really don't know why number 12, Samuel Alexander for the Broncos, keeps falling. If he's dehydrated, he should get a drink, because that's the second time he's falling on his own right there. Hey.
Broncos are furious.
I think right there should have been a yellow card for Ross Stewart. Well, I've also said I was getting yellow cards because of plays like that throughout the regular season.
Ref's not making friends with the Broncos right now.
Hey, Tigers should have gotten that also.
Well, but two big calls. Tigers have gotten away with pulling down when it should have been a penalty kick, and now maybe a yellow card.
Hopefully Michael Lopez is okay. Number 4 for the Tigers. See if he could get back in the game.
Hopefully the Tigers can add an insurance goal by halftime.
Definitely. Giovanni Parkinson there with a chance to get to the ball, but left it.
Wasn't getting that.
He could have gone to that.
Two people here. Come on, let's go. Game, go.
See, both goalies haven't been tested much, even though the Tigers have a goal.
Didn't go very far.
Why you walking? Why you walking, man?
Hey, a lot of Michaels on the field today. 2 for the Tigers and 1 for the Broncos. Oh, beautiful crossing, but no one dared to take advantage of it. Head coach for the Broncos dealing out instructions to his players.
Patrick
Clark. It'd be nice if they listen to some of his players who's telling them to push forward. But once again, they push backward. That really doesn't help. I don't know if you want to score on your own goal, but so it'd be nice if they listen to instructions.
Escobar's World Cup play.
Hey, the Tigers will really appreciate that right now. They advanced one more game in the regionals. Free kick, career ball court to be taken by O'Neal Francis. Defender in the second season. Ball stopped by number 3.
And that's what Bronx needs to rely on, something just subtle like that. Little change of possession.
Whoa.
That one had a chance.
Run back. Nick, run back.
Backing with the ball forward on his own. He's asking to be assisted by the Tiger, but no one there came to assist him. Thrown to the Tigers. So we're showing it by Sidney Baccarillo.
Don't get them in time.
Nice skill work by doing that. But no player there to get to it after his pass.
Nick, go! Nick, go!
Wow. Fans for the Broncos beginning to seem like a coach as they yell out their own instructions. Offside call on the Tigers.
If the fans aren't going to be pumped up for a regional playoff game, and I don't know what's going to do it.
Hey, the yelling is beginning to get out of hand. Just leave the coach to do his job. The yelling is beginning to seem like distraction to the players because they keep looking sideways to see what the fans are saying instead of listening to their coach.
I'm sure the coach is thrilled about that.
Go!
That was clearly a display of strength there by doing that. I don't know why the Broncos are complaining.
No, Broncos just fell asleep. Broncos fell asleep and not took it away. Broncos look a little disoriented.
They really are.
Playing the blame game.
Once again, they don't listen to your coach. It's interesting to see how they're going to win this game without listening to Patrick Clark. I think he's yelling out some pretty useful instructions because he's not in the game. He's outside watching the game and notices all the mistakes you're making. So if they could listen to him and take his instructions, they could take advantage of this.
We'll let the coach do his job.
Hey,
Players have to let him help them.
Slow down. Nick, go! Nick! See, Nick, I didn't need you.
stop by Zalea, pass to Aferno, back to Popal, to Aferno, to Makuta. Makuta to Parkinson. Stopped there by the Broncos defender. Short goal kick.
That's another one. That's 2 short goal kicks now that the Tigers just took back.
As much as I'm saying the Broncos could take advantage of Tigers' mistakes, the Tigers are going to take advantage of the Broncos' mistakes because they're making a lot of them.
I was going to say, I guess one idea from the Broncos would be a goal kick instead of popping it right up in the air, keeping it on the ground, trying to set something up offensively.
See what I said before, the coach tells them to play forward and pass the ball and put the ball on the floor. That's definitely what the Tigers are doing. That's why they're able to get a goal in right now.
Parkinson trying to get open.
Nice stop by Rose Stewart. There's the pass to Berkerio.
Go, go, go! Push it up. Go, go! Good. See one Nick? You see, I don't need a second one. Nick!
Hey, it's been a pretty fun game.
Down to 9 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Do you think the Tigers should try to go into the half with the 1-0 lead, or make sure the Bronx doesn't get a cheap goal and go in tied, even though the Tigers have clearly outplayed them so far?
I'll say the Tigers should try to go for one more goal, but for now they should try to stop the Broncos offense from getting anything in the last few minutes of the first half.
Tough to be aggressive and defensive at the same time.
Hey, you have 11 players. Goalie's one, and the 10 other 10 players. Push 3 players forward, 2 in the midfield, and push 5 back. You come out with a goal. There's no possible way you don't come out with a goal. Tigers have a pretty solid defense. This is an experienced guy, so you should be able to take advantage of this. As they're playing excellently right now.
Offense is looking good.
Pretty solid.
I know it's only 1 goal on the board.
Mac Burke is in for Mercedes. Forgot to mention that.
Berg's been an everyman this year, 1 goal, 2 assists, and was the goalie for 1 game.
But yeah, Burke was a goalie in an interesting game for the Tigers at Oslos.
He had 4 saves, 1 goal against.
It's pretty impressive for a forward.
Maybe not to Damien standards, but not bad when you're forward.
Come on, you can't compare an experienced goalkeeper to a forward.
Corner kick.
Corner kick. Taken by Steve Orfano. Oh, nice step up at the tone, but.
Also, when Broncos make a save, none of the players are back, and the Tigers just get another chance.
Hey, I think that deserves a red card right there. I really don't. Oh, okay, the yellow card, but hey, okay, yeah. It went straight for the legs and not for the ball. That was really
Tigers even asked for a yellow card, so.
Yeah, so.
Makuta won CUNY-AC Modell's Men's Athlete of the Week for October 12th. Tiger Giovanni Parkinson actually won it the week before him, so the ref makes a note. 7:22 to go in the first half, and a yellow card. And now some of the Broncos, maybe they heard me, they get back. Try to steal a goal before the first half is over.
Number 7 in, Alejandro Gonzalez in for the Broncos. Placing number 14, Mustafa Samana. Whoa. Goal kick to the Broncos. Substitution. Wow, quick substitution. Number 7 already out. Number 4, Nnamdi Okoro comes in.
So what position they play? They give a midfielder. Nick, you're a midfielder. Right here.
Broncos with no goals, 6.5 minutes to play in the first. How much in terms of percent do you think that is quality Queensborough defense and just stagnant Bronx offense?
I would say stagnant Bronx offense. I really seriously. I think if Queensborough is at some of the chances, if Queensborough is at some of the chances the Broncos have right now, we'll have seen more goals from the Tigers. Now you see, this is just about one defender back for the Tigers because most players are going forward and try to get a goal in, which I think is a smart idea, but they should try to play safe. And the Broncos can take advantage of that. Was a pretty solid team. They'll have been able to put one in. And ball called there on the Broncos.
Broncos can't believe this. They've spent more time yelling at the refs than working on their offense.
With 5 minutes left in the first half. Free kick to the Tigers to be taken by number 5, Sidney Baccario. Roll 1.
Run out! Run out!
That's what I said. There's just one defender back there for the Tigers. If it was a good team, they would have taken advantage of it, but it's the Broncos. I won't say much, so that says it. I think they should say it's the Broncos.
Tigers looking for an insurance goal. Yellow card. Like 10 Broncos right there in his face. As the goalie lays down now.
You might see a player sent out of this game for the Broncos. They don't watch out.
Yeah, it really isn't the time.
Yeah. It's been a fun game. There's been more action that I've seen in a while.
No, you're emotional, but you know, can't get thrown out of this game. It's number 3. .420 to go in the first half.
Wow, it's a penalty kick for Giovanni Patkinson.
Well, I said he would get one before the game was over. I said there's a good chance, and this is probably his
Hopefully
best
he's able
chance.
to put this one in.
And you'd think this is the game, really, if he puts this one in, right?
If he puts this one in, I think this is the game because the Broncos, I know, they have a pretty terrible offense. Probably the worst I've seen in all the games this season. Chance there for Giovanni Patkinson.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah. Wake up! Wake up! No, wake up!
I think
Wake up!
I seriously don't think there could be anywhere. I think this is where you take Giovanni Patkinson out of this game.
I think this is where Coach gives a talking to the Broncos and tells them to stop yelling at each other like this. I haven't seen the team yell this much. I mean, speaking of the Bronx, the only thing I can think of is the Yankees in the late 70s. The players would be getting in fights with managers, and that's really it.
The Tigers had a chance to, I think, win this game, and Patkinson played one over the goal.
Parkinson's been high today. Everything way, and not just over, but way over.
You better take advantage of this one before he loses it. It'd be nice if they'll stop complaining and actually take shots on goals.
Well, Broncos have been lucky. I mean, this game could be 3-0 right now.
The dude just shut up and get to the game. See that? See that? Just one defender back for the Tigers, and the Broncos never take advantage of it.
Except they're not realizing that because they're busy yelling at each other.
Exactly. He went for the legs. I think that's another card right there. That's another card right there. A red card. Thank you very much. Oh,
It's a yellow.
it's a yellow. He went straight for it. These players are getting frustrated. They're not getting anything their way. Hey, it's.
Well, that's 3 yellow cards and it's still the first half.
Yep. It's a sunny day in New York. You see the yellow's really coming out now.
They have enough time to get a red card.
Mustafa, 28. 28, what's the right back? What's the right back?
3 minutes to play in the first half. 1-0 Tigers.
What's the...
Goal by Macias and Broncos in, you know, damage control here. Try to keep it at 1 goal.
Tigers better take advantage of all this confusion here by the Broncos and try to put one in. Because these guys are more confused than I could think of right now.
And we didn't see this from them the first time.
Because that's exactly what I said the first time. The Tigers were playing safe, but now the Tigers are actually going all out. You can see doing not the defender playing forward. So that should show you the Tigers are having fun with this game.
And again, that's one of those games where I guess the Broncos were playing kind of free. It wasn't a big game for them, I think it's fair to say, and now in the playoff game, they seem to be tight. Laying all their energy out yelling at the refs.
Mustafa, back post. Corey, Michael, keep it in front of you.
Damien hesitated a little bit there.
Was about to just throw it to a player, but there was no player there for him to throw it to. Wouldn't it be nice if the Broncos put the ball on ground for once? And they're able to do that. Let's see if they take advantage of this. Yep. Oh. Tigers had control of the ball there for a minute and lost it. Constant yelling by the Broncos.
1 minute to go in the first half.
It's 45 minutes. We have 45 minutes and a half of a soccer game. I'll say they spent 30 minutes yelling and the other 15 minutes trying to get an offensive play going.
And most of their offense was trying to come in the first 5 minutes. Here's Parkinson.
Skip on run.
The passes to Peopleton can get there. That he went for the ball. He went for the ball, not for the player, so he's not gonna get a card, I'm sure about that. 30 seconds left in the first half.
Different than the Broncos, who I would say were going for the legs, which led to the yellow cards.
Yeah, exactly. See the players back up when it says there's no card coming out.
And now they do what they do best, which is yelling.
Well, this gives us a good time to rest before the last few 30 seconds of the game, as they keep yelling and complaining.
Could you work on some strategy here in 30 seconds? Would you try to come up with an offensive play if you were the Bronx, or do you think both teams will just play conservatively and accept the score? And
For the Bronx, just give it to the Tigers and see if they can make an offensive play, because you can't come up with any offense. So why don't you just give the ball to the other team?
I would just keep it on the ground. But honestly, I think if I was the Broncos, just keep it on the ground here. Make sure you don't give up an insurance goal.
Coach is coming to talk to his players. And number 3 is back up.
Probably the most entertaining half this year.
Definitely. I haven't seen this much entertainment since the last time I saw. What movie was it? I don't know. It's like a movie. You know? Arguments, fights.
Guess he didn't like how we're announcing and tried to hit us. 20 seconds and now a chance for the Tigers. 10 seconds. Well, that'll be the end of the first half. The Tigers lead 1-0 at halftime on a goal by Macias, assisted by Herfano. And another scuffle breaks out.
It was a pretty interesting first half. We saw 3 yellow cards awarded to Broncos players, and a fight was about to break out in the last 7 seconds of the first half.
Do you think that'll have any carryover effect in this half, or is that just done now?
I think it increases the aggression of both teams. The fight was almost started by the forward, Anthony Peopleton, who bumped into a Bronco player, and is also starting in the second half. And let's see if both players are able to, watch themselves and behave, and we don't see any fight happen. If not, we're going to see players get suspended. And that would be nice for the Tigers.
Something the Tigers can't afford for the next game Wednesday.
Definitely.
Have to put a goal back on the scoreboard. It says 0-0 right now. Edison Macias scored a goal before for the Tigers.
Or did they take it off because of the fight?
Not the way it works.
Excellent run, but see fit landed on the neck there. Free kick to the Broncos and send players forward. Nice save there by Dylan Kavachinski. I don't know what the fans are cheering about. You have a goalkeeper by Damon at your goal. He's arguably the best goalie in this whole tournament to me. Hey, the ref can say he didn't see that. He was without the ball and still got hit. So. Excellent chance there, way over. Goal kick to the Broncos.
Go, go, Jimmy, go! Short. Nick. Back. Nick.
Beautiful footwork by Jairus. Pass to Mikuta. Mikuta pass to Afrano.
Nick, be up there with Salim. I know. Let's go.
Chance.
That's it. Get his face, Jimmy. So stay with him.
Another goal to put it out of reach. 3 minutes into the second half.
That's it. Nick, run. You got time.
Broncos standing up the second half extremely aggressively. I think that's a very good plan. Just watch out right now.
Can't be conservative in the second half when you're losing in a playoff game.
Jimmy, run back. Don't jump back.
Sure, the Tigers weren't ready for that, so that's a good way to steal. Throw into the Broncos. Broncos started the second half the way they ended, yelling again. Throw into the Broncos again. Hey, Broncos have a chance to tie the game now.
Broncos happy to get a call.
I'm on skipper.
Now the scoreboard reads 1-0. May read 1-1 in the second.
I think so.
That's it, Skipper! That's it, Skipper!
Maybe waved off.
Wow.
Wasn't ready. Break
This
for the
happened
Tigers.
in this happened this happened in the game. I think versus. Let's see if this. I think 1-1. Definitely.
Game is tied at 1. Stunning turn of events.
Was expected because they came out aggressively.
Damien got beat twice.
That's it now. That's it.
Let's see if the Tigers can regroup from this one.
Come on, my youth.
Dickinson still in the game for the Tigers, which I think is interesting. If they missed about 4 or 5 chances there.
Run back, Renato, run, please, Renato. Renato, run.
This is a pretty strong Celtic team, so
Renato, get behind the ball.
this is a game against Ostos, an away game, where they were down 1-0. In the last 30 seconds, Dickinson scored a goal, so that says a lot about the Tiger team.
That's it, Skipper. Go, Renato, go.
Makuta loses his cool.
Yes.
Tide is turning. A yellow card on the Tigers now. Makuta. 38 minutes to play.
Nick. Nick, stay on top.
And everybody has that shit. Everybody's a cabrón.
Renato, go on, run.
Do you think the Tigers feel effective by having Mamadou win in this game?
I think it's that. I just think, right now it's just Bronx coming out for the second half really strong. Maybe carryover effect from the end of the first half.
Makes sense.
Come on, Christian. Why you didn't hold it?
It's been all Bronx in the first few minutes.
Feels like the Broncos have all the momentum right now.
All the time in the war for Christian.
Broncos much more aggressive here.
I don't think that's going to change anytime soon with the way the Tigers are starting up.
No.
Tigers are really under pressure.
Renato, corra.
Bronx going for the upset. 2-7 matchup in the regional.
Yes, that's good, Nick. That's it, Nick. That's it, Nick. That's good. Then you go back to Salim and support him. Jimmy. It's going to blow. It's going to blow in the air. It's been blowing in the air.
Tigers seem tight in this half.
Mkudama Sayers back in. I barely understand what's going on in this game right now. I here's a bunch of yelling from the Bronx bench.
Maybe the Tigers will look back at those goals Parkinson could have had.
Tigers are also going to make more substitutions. See if Parkinson is going to come out.
That's it, Kristen.
Seems like the Broncos saved their offense for the second half.
Well, if that was the plan, then it seems like a pretty good plan, I guess. As Burry comes in for Parkinson and Lovo comes in for Pipitone.
You surprised Parkinson wasn't out sooner?
I'm pretty surprised it wasn't out sooner. Right from when he missed the penalty kick, which is it's something you can't miss when it comes to a playoff game. It's like a basketball game where during the 9 minutes of the fourth quarter and you get 2 free throws and you miss both of them. If you're Shaq, that's inexcusable. Yeah.
And Bronx takes the lead. 2-1 Broncos. Unbelievable turn of events.
I think that, to me, for Axel, I think the Tigers lost this one.
It's not over yet, though.
They really can't seem to gain composure of themselves in the second half, and that's not a way you play. That's not where a championship team or a team wants to win comes out.
It seems like they're in complete shock right now.
Nick! Don't get cocky now, Jimmy.
It's not just goals either, it's the momentum. I mean, the Tigers look tight.
They look tight and tired. You know? Hey, got a chance for a third goal. No, the Tigers don't have a strong midfield right now. You have most of it midfield. That's why I said I think you could see the effect of Sueño being out. I could see it because no strong midfield. Also, a couple of players who should be in right now are not in. So.
They look tight from the beginning of the second half. And what's happened to Damien this half?
It's not Damien. It's not Damien's fault. You definitely can't blame Damien. The defense is if the players aren't taking advantage of the chances they have, then you really can't blame the goalie because the players aren't creating any chances. It's been all Broncos the second half. Let's see if Lovo coming in will create any change.
Need some offensive spark right now.
So no one there to assist Slovo. Wow. Definitely changed momentum. As the Tiger players you see yelling now at the Broncos.
There you go, Skipper. Keep the ball on. Man on. Go, go, go.
Yo, me tienes atrás.
Go, 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 go.
No.
30 minutes, 15 seconds to play, 2-1 Broncos. Looking for a come-from-behind win, an upset. Queensborough number 2 seed in the Regional 15 tournament. Bronx number 7.
Lovely footwork there by the Bronco number 11.
Tigers looking for the tie.
High! Match up with high! Mustafa! Back coach, high!
Corner kick.
Corner kick.
You should be the back post, Mustafa. Yeah, you should be staying close. The back post. That's where you always go. Back to the dude.
Lovely chance there for the Tigers.
Couldn't tie it.
And tie it.
Get it, dude. Hey, Philip. Hey. Philip, you gotta run hard, you know that. Go. Watch the left, watch the left. That's it, Nick. That's it. That's it, Philip.
Tigers trying to tie it.
Stop. That's it, stop. Go. Come on, Philip. There you go. Send it.
Ivane, pa trči bok, pa se sada živni malo, koji ko je, sve je to.
Skip far. Play that ball. Hey, switch it.
Bronx is aggressive on defense.
It's hard to follow this game now because the Tigers are all confused.
2 different halves, but it feels like 2 different games. 2 different teams almost.
Go. That's you. Protect it, go.
Must have been some halftime speech by Patrick Clark.
You know I like ball in. Oh, he didn't stop. He ran back. Philip was solid with a stop and let him go. That's a hard right there, man. Philip. That's it. Leave everything on the field. Leave everything on the field.
Throw in. Aggressive defense.
You have to get back on the field, man. Mark, easy. Mark!
Going backwards.
Which is what the Broncos were doing.
Ronaldo, go! Ronaldo, put on the track, get on the track. Nick, pressure him, Nick. Pressure.
Nice moves.
that's really not what you're looking for now. You're trying to get a goal. It's, oh!
That's what the Tigers needed at this point. Needed that in the worst way. A red card.
A red card for number 14. Vladimir as he walks out of the field of play.
And also something I'm impressed by the Bronx. I mean, they didn't freak out over that call. They took it, and now they play on.
Hey, they have control of. Hey, it looks like, as you said, it looks like a totally different game. They've been controlling everything in the second half.
Better
so,
body language.
Skip up. Now skippers got to stay back. We're making the game for you. Who gonna play first? Nick, you messed it up.
Chance for the Tigers now. Tigers get it right back. Now under 25 minutes to play. Couldn't tie it.
Watch the short kick, watch the short kick. Over! Go! Go! Let the whistle! Play! You the only one that's throwing your hands. Run! You know we man down on top.
Under 24 minutes to go. Tigers trying to tie it at 2. Rufano falls down. Macias. Goalie is there.
That's it, Kristen. Just stay there.
do you think too many injuries affecting the Tigers in any way? Or?
No, I just think it's Bronx coming out strong in the second half. I think Queensborough feels like a stomach punch. I mean, 2 goals in 13 minutes.
Last time you got to all. Pressure him, Salim. Make him make mistakes.
And I think at all those chances that they had to increase the lead, missed penalty kicks.
Salim, go to the wing. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick.
That was an offside.
Hey, that's a one-timer. That's a one-timer. Yeah.
Damien grabs a hold of it.
Finish it, Nick.
Tigers have a chance. I mean, the Broncos is down behind everybody else.
Oh, come on. Miscommunication there by the Tigers.
22.5 minutes left.
Yo, didn't do. Look behind you, Jimmy. Oh, my God.
come on. Tigers, come on, Tigers.
Number 8! Bam!
Broncos hold the lead.
Jimmy! You selling the whole right midfield out. You over there, he by himself. You and Nick is confused.
Hey, Jimmy, you're playing.
Go, Jimmy! Nick! Jimmy!
Jimmy!
No, I'm saying like.
Jim!
Delaying the action, 21 minutes, 54 seconds to go. Broncos leading the Tigers 2-1, 2 second half goals have pushed the Bronx ahead.
Wow.
It's a goal kick. Tigers will have it though.
Go, Salim, go! Salim! Tinadu! Who's playing the right midfield with you? Tinadu! Who's playing that side? You see Phillips? You see
This really is this is really unlike a Tiger team I've seen before.
Jimmy, you see?
They seem very disorganized.
Don't stop, Philip, don't stop! Don't stop!
Sub comes in.
Get one!
Wow. I could see this Owena and Bectania and Bill jogging on the sideline for the Tigers. These are the two guys that were out with injuries. Interesting to see the coach brings them in. Long throw.
Had a good chance there.
The bump.
Go, Mark! Mark one!
Makuda
Yo, Michael!
shanked it.
Poor shot.
Under 20 minutes to play now.
Jimmy!
Man with this Owena suiting up for the Tigers before they come in. It's interesting.
Chance. That was a good chance. 19 minutes to play.
Macias and able to get to the end of it.
That would have tied it.
Lieutenant Benu comes in. Benu has been out with injury for the last few games. Comes in for William Lovo.
Who's helping Tinadu? Who's helping Tinadu? Jimmy, suck it Tinadu out.
If you were the Tigers, would you just have everybody attack?
I think just have a couple of players backwards, plus 3 or 4 players backwards, and push everybody to play forward. Because right now you're trying to win a game and get home field advantage in the regionals. You're the second team. You're the number 2 team losing to a number 7 team.
Just trying to tie it right now. Under 18 minutes to play now, possibly in the season. When do you think he gets to a point with how much time left would he go all out and just have all 10 guys on the attack?
I would say possibly 10 minutes.
Okay.
Control. Don't pressure him.
Tigers get away with a near mistake there. And now the Broncos. Now the Broncos on the attack, trying to put it out of reach.
Jimmy, come back!
Like right now, couldn't you attack? Number 11 for the Bronx is at the other end.
That's the difference. That's the difference in the pace of the game. The first half we saw the Tigers have that, and we saw the Broncos have that problem, and now it's the Tigers having that problem. So,
as always, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. 16 and a half to go now.
Yo, number 6. Now, Jimmy, come back. Jimmy, come back. Jimmy, come back.
Jerez.
I'm about to start winning in.
Hopefully that adds a spark.
I said, Rudolph.
The same slowly limping.
Jimmy, keep behind the ball. Get up, man, we're going. Jimmy, that's it. Keep behind the field. His corner in front. Rudolph, give it to Michael. Rudolph, get it to Michael. Go. Go.
Around this time we saw a third goal coming from Bronx last time they played the Tigers. Tigers changing most of the players, making a couple of substitutions in the last few minutes. See if that helps them.
Hopefully the Tigers could capitalize on the overly aggressive defense, which has worked great for the Broncos this half. Now under 15 minutes to play.
Yo, fellas! Stop the ball here. Come here. Number 3, you forgot the whole thing. Don't stop. Get back and help Sinidu. Yeah, fella, you gotta help Sinidu. Fella, don't stop yourself.
Whoa. Corner kick to the Tigers.
Under 14 to play now.
Hey! Yo! Shoot up! That's round! That's both! Number 3! Shoot up! Sinidu!
Oh.
Oh! Go, Sally! Put it down. That's it, Sinidu! That's it, Sinidu! Bro. You got it, bro. You got it.
Throwing to the Tigers.
Come on.
Okay.
Tigers with control of the ball now.
Exactly. Come on, bring it back. Uh-oh.
Nice passing, but no one did take advantage of it.
You see something about skill? No skill. You just want him no skill. Hey, Michael.
Under 12 and a half minutes to play in this quarterfinal playoff.
Throwing to the Broncos.
Good throw.
Corner kick to Broncos.
Skipper.
Corner kick. Under 12 minutes to play.
Root up, go. Root up, go.
Oh, what a save.
Nice play there. Nice save there by Damien.
That saved the season.
Mama, do your ball.
That's it. That's a skipper. Yes. Help to the do. Michael, help to the do. Michael don't walk. Michael don't walk.
Giovanni trying to amend his misses.
Michael, we don't walk in football.
Take it from him. Take your time. Take your time. Go.
Chance.
Oh!
I can't believe he missed that.
No. He played. The other guy put his foot in there. There's no way.
That was some stop. It looked like they had that tied.
Yep, definitely looked like it.
That's not, that was in the keeper ball. It was good ball. That's it.
Go.
Gonna try to tie.
That's it.
It's wide.
Go. Calm down.
I really thought they had it tied.
Definitely.
What's gonna do? Talk to Michael, man.
They beat us the last time.
He can't sell you out. Talk to him right now. Stop selling him out.
Macias comes back into the game for the Tigers. Short goal kick, stopped by Makuta. Ball possession of Macias.
That's it.
And ball there by the Broncos.
Chance for the Tigers now under 10 minutes to play.
Call on you. Give me a yellow card.
And now it goes to the Bronx.
Wow.
Hey, Michael.
Michael, wait! Wait!
Interesting.
You got proper inside, you want to rush.
The other way.
On your whistle, rap.
Jump.
That's it.
Whistle blown against the Tigers.
Wow.
Skipper, go first.
Interesting turn of events here in the second half.
That's crucial shot. That's a curve right there. It's crucial, but Skipper won again.
Come on, you gotta beat this guy.
9 minutes left. Seems like the Tiger season has come to an end.
You're like the Tiger killer.
So put somebody right in the middle. Skipper, quick.
Another free kick here to the Broncos. Let's see what they do with this. Defender the Tiger season or
Goal would put it out of reach. Damien prevents that from happening. Gotta go.
Take your time. Take your time.
That's it.
Take it. I know.
Number 3.
Under 8.5 to play.
Steven, take your time. Take your time.
Parkinson. Parkinson a chance.
No, it's not their game. That's what it is.
Under 8 minutes to play. That was such a good look.
It's not your game. It's not your game. Trust me.
Parkinson has had close to about 6 chances in this game and couldn't take advantage of any. The coach immediately takes him out of the game.
Hey, remember, hey, you got 10 men on the field.
You got 10 men. Play defense. What continue to do?
Under 7.5 to play. Possibly in the season.
For the Tigers.
That's it. Let him go. That's it. Take your time.
Tigers trying to send it to overtime.
That's it. Oh my God. It's muddy because I'm walking that shit. It's muddy. Hey, watch them for naked. That's it, Skipper! Oh my God!
Bronx trying to put it out of reach.
Play on. Take your time. Move the ball. Come on, move the ball. Move the ball.
Under 6 minutes to play. Bronx in no hurry. 5:47 and counting.
Yo, guys, take your time.
Hey, Brown.
No. Take your time.
Brown, you got it covered.
That's yours.
Jimmy! Why you always stop nowhere?
I'm ready to go down. Go down. Go.
Jimmy, come back!
No Tiger there to take advantage of it. This one slowly slipping away from the Tigers. With 5 minutes left to the end of the game.
Yo!
Hurry up. In the middle.
That's the ball they're going back up over here. That's it. That's it. He got the ball in there.
This may be the Tigers' last chance.
You don't have time. You don't dribble, man. Just throw the ball in the 18 all the time. Right now, it's all about dropping in the middle.
Under 4.5. Gotta give you guys a chance. Here's a chance to tie. Just missed.
Mohammed's head. Mohammed's head. Mohammed, get out of here. You're hurt. Look at Mohammed.
Salim! Salim, go back!
Go!
You don't have
Defense!
time and you are confused.
Mark!
Gotta go fast.
You gotta go in.
3:45.
Nice. Go.
It's a chance. Macias.
Over the corner. It's not their game. Trust me.
Seems like the Tigers out of the
Under 3.5 to play.
Yo!
This might be the
Salim,
last Tiger
stay
game for the
inside.
season.
3 minutes to play.
Jimmy! If you get the ball, go down and try to get upon him. Get to space, defense.
Under 3 minutes, 2:45 away from the 7 beating a 2. Bronx beating the Tigers 2-1.
Interesting to see how the regionals are going to be interesting to see how the regionals are going to be without the defending champs.
No Suffolk, no Queensborough, who's, well, not out of it yet. Ref trying to make sure Bronx isn't stalling. Mamadou makes a play. Makuda up ahead.
Oh.
Each team going really hard. Under 2 minutes to play. Queensborough season on the line.
Go! Sammy, go!
100 seconds to play.
Lovely, lovely save.
That would have put it out of reach.
Definitely.
That would have sent them to the region 15 semifinal.
Jimmy! 116, don't go. Stay. Don't go no more. Stay.
70 seconds to go.
Dinner do. Tell Jimmy to stay. Hold him back.
Subbing for Queensborough.
Salim, go
One
back.
last
Salim!
chance. Under 1 minute to play.
Coach hoping for a miracle like it happened in the last game where Pakistan scored.
Under 1 minute to play. Guys try to send it to overtime.
That's it.
Under 40 seconds to play and Bronx full control it. 30 seconds. Out of bounds. Final chance for Queensborough. 20 seconds. Bronx trying to clear it. Down to 10. Final shot. 5, 4, got one more shot. The end. It's it. The Broncos stun the Tigers 2-1, and it's all over.
I didn't get that in. We didn't say goodbye.